Hi and happy WIP Wednesday. This WIP is super short and sweet, but let's get into it. Starting off strong, I have my La Pointe Christmas Village piece. I scored the sleigh and I am coming right along on it. I've just been all over the place. It's how my brain works. I don't really know what I want to do for the presents yet. If I want to do it all in sparkle rays or I want to do it in just normal thread. I'm not really sure. And for the reindeer, I'm not sure on what I want to do for their fur either. Like if I want to do the fuzzy stuff that I have. But I finished the background. I did all corduroy stitch in the background, and then I did a continental stitch around it just for when I finish it. I'll have that extra row. And then I finished the inside of the sleigh, and I did a just continental stitch, and I did the outside of the sleigh and just a gold, let's see what it is. Fryworks. I used this color. I'm almost out, so hopefully I can get it finished. If not, I am going home this weekend, so I can go to a needlepoint store this weekend. But I just scored another piece in the La Pointe Christmas Village. I just got the needlepoint store, so send me all your recs, pictures of if you finished it, because I am obsessed, and if I can get my hands on any of the pieces, I will. I cannot wait to display all the pieces for Christmas. So I will have 2 pieces now in the village. I was a little worried that all I would have is just a sleigh sitting out as a display. But okay, so that one is, I'm chugging right along. I should be hopefully soon done. And then I have not started on Dolly with the guitar that I got in Nashville with shop friend of mine. She is doing a tour, and I got this one in Nashville. I am going to start that next. I also am in the works of designing my husband's stocking. If you have followed me, I finished 2 stockings. That is my first needlepoint project, was my daughter's stocking. I finished both daughters' stockings. I started in October and I finished them December 23rd. I am so blessed and lucky that my husband's Nana finishes my projects that are a little too complex for me. I've been learning how to sew and everything, but she finished them into stockings literally on December 23rd. We had them for Christmas Eve. And if you have followed me, I did like their stockings, just like their favorite things on there. I wanted to remember that with my daughter. Anyways, I'm gonna do his favorite things on his, and I'm going to work up the courage of starting his now. And I'm just gonna do it slowly. Like I'm not gonna do like I did with my daughters on a crunch time. I'll just do that on a side, and then also stitch Dolly, like my smaller one that I can take to the pool and everything. And then I just finished this, and this is not needlepoint related, this is sewing related. I'm in the Christmas spirit. Like I love Christmas so much. So I have been knocking everything out with Christmas. I wanted to do this because I'm gonna gift some people, like my mom and mother-in-law, a Christmas tree skirt this year. So I wanted to do ours first to see if I could even do it. I could not find a pattern that I loved. I knew I wanted to do like some type of Christmas village on it, because if you know me, I'm obsessed with Christmas village. I inherited our family's Christmas village from my great aunt that I grew up loving. Her entire living room was a Christmas village. And so I inherited some of those pieces, and I wanted to kind of go along with that theme, but I could not find like a village that I loved. And so I was like, you know what? I think I can just sew it myself. So let me stand up and show you. This is my tree skirt, and it's still in progress because I need to trim off like the threads. And I do need to sew like a couple of the edges up where I missed sewing on the outside. But I wanted to do like a village that correlates with our life. So I did a tractor. I did the houses. I like to say this is our first house because it was a little farmhouse, and then this is our house now. And then I did a church, and then I did a tobacco barn. It was very hard to find a tobacco barn. Those are rare and few these days. So I found a tobacco barn, and I just repeated the pattern, and then I put a ruffle, a red gingham ruffle. I love gingham, and I love red for Christmas. And I was gonna just do a top stitch and make it like quilted. I was gonna do a top quilt stitch, but I like how it's puffy, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah, I just mostly finished this last night, and it's just too good not to share. Let me do it from like up here. There we go. So I am obsessed with it. I didn't follow a pattern. I just traced my own tree skirt, but so that is everything. Happy WIP Wednesday. I hope you have a great day.